Good evening, everyone. Today, I want to talk about something that is silently stealing dreams, destroying potential, and keeping millions of people from becoming who they were meant to be. I want to talk about distraction, not failure, not lack of talent, not lack of opportunity, distraction. Because the truth is, most people don't lose because they are weak. Most people don't lose because they are not smart enough. Most people lose because they cannot focus long enough on one thing to become great at it. We are living in the most connected age in human history, yet somehow it is becoming harder than ever to connect with our goals. We have access to unlimited information, but our attention is limited. Every minute, something is competing for our minds. A notification, a message, a trending video, a breaking news story, an endless scroll, an endless distraction. And before we realize it, hours become days. Days become months, months become years. And one day we wake up asking ourselves a painful question. What happened to my dreams? The dream didn't disappear. The goal didn't disappear. The opportunity didn't disappear. Our focus disappeared. And when focus disappears, progress disappears with it. My friends, every great achievement in history was born from focused attention. Every successful company, every scientific discovery, every masterpiece, every champion, every leader, every entrepreneur, every person who changed the world learned how to concentrate on what mattered while ignoring what didn't. And that's exactly what we must learn today. Because focus is not a talent. Focus is a decision you make every single day. A decision to protect your mind, a decision to protect your future, a decision to protect your dreams. Think about it. Imagine holding a magnifying glass under the sun. When the light is scattered, nothing happens. But when that same light is focused on one point, it becomes powerful enough to create fire. The same is true for your life. Scattered effort creates frustration. Focused effort creates results. Many people are busy. Very few people are productive. There is a difference. Being busy means doing many things. Being productive means doing the right things. And in today's world, many people mistake movement for progress. They are constantly moving, constantly scrolling, constantly checking, constantly reacting, but they are not moving closer to their goals. Activity is not achievement. Motion is not progress. Focus is progress. Let me tell you something that might change the way you think forever. Your life is the result of what you repeatedly pay attention to. Think about that. Whatever gets your attention gets your energy. Whatever gets your energy grows. If distractions get your attention, distractions grow. If excuses get your attention, excuses grow. If fear gets your attention, fear grows. But if your goals get your attention, your future grows. If discipline gets your attention, your success grows. If learning gets your attention, your wisdom grows. Where attention goes, life follows. And that is why focus is one of the most valuable skills you can develop. The problem is not that people don't know what they want. Most people know exactly what they want. They want financial freedom, they want success, they want happiness, they want better health, they want a better future. The problem is that they are constantly distracted from what they want. And distraction has become socially acceptable. Imagine someone spends 6 hours every day scrolling through social media. Nobody says anything. Imagine someone wastes years watching other people build their dreams. Nobody says anything. Imagine someone constantly avoids their goals. Nobody says anything. But then the same person wonders why life isn't changing. Life changes when focus changes. Your future changes when your daily habits change, and your habits change when your attention changes. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a powerful truth that successful people understand. Every time you say yes to one thing, you are saying no to something else. Every minute spent distracted is a minute not spent building your future. Every hour spent procrastinating is an hour not spent improving yourself. Every day spent avoiding your purpose is a day you can never get back. Time is the only currency that cannot be refunded. Money can return, opportunities can return, even relationships can return, but time never returns. And one day, all of us will realize how precious time truly is. The question is, will you realize it today or will you realize it when it's too late? I want you to imagine yourself 10 years from now. Close your eyes and see that version of yourself. See the person you could become. See the life you could build. See the dreams you could achieve. Now ask yourself a question. What would that future version of me beg me to do today? Would they tell me to keep wasting time? Would they tell me to keep making excuses? Would they tell me to keep getting distracted? No. They would beg you to focus, because your future is being created by what you do today. Not tomorrow, not next year. Today. The greatest danger in life is not failure. The greatest danger is living beneath your potential. Imagine carrying greatness inside you your entire life and never allowing it to come out. Imagine having dreams that could inspire millions, but never pursuing them. Imagine having talents that could change your family tree, but never developing them. That is the tragedy of distraction. Distraction doesn't always destroy you immediately. It destroys you slowly, quietly, patiently, one wasted day at a time, one wasted week at a time, one wasted year at a time, until eventually you become a stranger to the person you were meant to be. But here's the good news. Focus can be rebuilt. Discipline can be rebuilt. Momentum can be rebuilt. No matter how distracted you've been, no matter how many mistakes you've made, no matter how much time you've lost, you can start again, right here, right now. Because every transformation begins with a decision to stop drifting, a decision to stop reacting, a decision to start leading your own life. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need perfect motivation. You don't need perfect confidence. You need commitment, because motivation comes and goes. Feelings come and go. Emotions come and go, but commitment stays. The people who achieve extraordinary things are not always the most motivated. They are often the most committed. They show up when they feel like it. They show up when they don't feel like it. They keep going when it's exciting. They keep going when it's boring, because they understand something powerful. Success is not built in dramatic moments. Success is built in ordinary moments repeated consistently. The workout nobody sees, the study session nobody notices, the extra effort nobody applauds, the sacrifice nobody understands. These moments create extraordinary lives, and focus is what makes those moments possible. My friends, the world will always be noisy. There will always be distractions. There will always be reasons to quit. There will always be something competing for your attention. But your future belongs to the person who can stay focused despite the noise. Not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. You cannot control everything around you, but you can control what you pay attention to. You can choose your priorities, you can choose your habits, you can choose your direction, and those choices determine your destiny. Today, I challenge you to make a promise to yourself, a promise to your future, a promise to your dreams. Protect your focus, protect your energy, protect your time, protect your purpose, because nobody else can do it for you. Nobody else can live your life for you. Nobody else can fulfill your potential for you. That responsibility belongs to you. And although that responsibility is heavy, it is also beautiful, because it means your future is still in your hands, not in the hands of circumstances, not in the hands of critics, not in the hands of distractions, in your hands. And that means you still have the power to change everything, starting today, starting now. So when you leave this room, leave with a new mindset, leave with a new determination, leave with a new commitment. Refuse to let distractions steal another year. Refuse to let fear steal another opportunity. Refuse to let procrastination steal another dream. Become obsessed with your purpose. Become committed to your growth. Become focused on your mission. And remember this, the people who change their lives are not always the smartest, not always the most talented, not always the most gifted. They are often the people who simply stayed focused long enough for success to find them. Stay focused, stay disciplined, stay committed, because one day, all the sacrifices will make sense. One day, all the hard work will pay off. One day, you will look back and thank yourself for refusing to quit. And on that day, you won't regret the distractions you ignored. You will celebrate the dreams you achieved, the life you built, the person you became. And it will all begin with one decision, one choice, one commitment to stay focused in a distracted world. Thank you, and never forget, your attention is your greatest asset. Guard it, protect it, use it wisely, and watch your life transform. Thank you very much.